Hold up your hand. Look at it. You are not seeing your hand. You are seeing it as it was, a fraction of a second ago. And that is the closest you have ever come to seeing anything as it truly is. You have never once seen the present, not your hand, not a face, not the sky. Not ever, and not because your eyes are weak, because of the way light works, and light has no exceptions. Light is the fastest thing there is. 300,000 kilometers every second, fast enough to lap the whole Earth 7 times over while you say the word now. But fast is not instant, and that narrow gap between very fast and truly instant is where all of this hides. Nothing reaches you until light carries it. Every image you have ever had of anything was sent, traveled, and arrived late. Your eyes are not windows, they are mailboxes. Across a room 3 paces wide, a friend's face reaches you about 10 billionths of a second after it happened. Your hand at the end of your arm is roughly 2 billionths of a second old by the time you see it. Absurdly small, but not zero. And there is no distance short enough to shrink it away. However short, light still has to cross it. Every image is old. All of them, always. Now take that same delay and start walking it outward. The moon is a little over 1 second away. The full moon on a clear night is a moon that existed 1 1/3 seconds before you looked at it. The sun is 8 minutes and 20 seconds away, which means this. If the sun vanished out of the sky entirely, you would carry on in ordinary golden daylight for 8 more minutes with no way at all of knowing. Every sunrise you have ever watched had already happened before it reached you. Keep walking outward, and the delays stop being trivia and start becoming history. The nearest star beyond our own, Proxima Centauri, is a little over 4 years away. The light you catch from it tonight set out before your last 4 birthdays. The Andromeda Galaxy is 2.5 million years away. That light left when our ancestors were shaping the first stone tools before our species existed at all. It crossed the emptiness for 2.5 million years, and it finished its journey inside your eye. And here is the part that undoes people. Look up at the whole sky at once. That view is not 1 moment. The moon in it is a second old. The planets, minutes. The stars, years and centuries and thousands of years. That faint smudge of Andromeda, millions. You are taking in a single picture assembled out of 1,000 different eras stacked on top of one another, all arriving tonight and all pretending to be tonight. The night sky is not a window on the universe. It is a museum where every exhibit was shipped in a different age, and the ceiling is the only place they hang together. But suppose you could switch all of that off. Suppose light were instant and the universe arrived the moment it happened. You still would not see now, because there is a second delay, and this one is inside your head. Light landing on your eye is not seeing. It is only the first step. The signal has to become nerve impulses, travel to the back of your brain and be assembled. Edges, motion, depth, color, faces, into the experience of a scene. Careful measurements put your conscious picture of the world somewhere around 1/10 of a second behind the world itself. That sounds like nothing. It is not nothing. A ball thrown toward you crosses most of a meter in that time. Your brain knows. So it cheats beautifully. It watches how things are moving, predicts where they will be by the moment you finally see them, and shows you the prediction instead. In the laboratory, this turns up as the flash lag effect, where a moving spot appears to sit ahead of a flash fired off right beside it. That is your own mind, quietly papering over the gap between the world and your picture of it. So there are 2 delays, one crossing the space between you and the world, one crossing the space inside your skull. Neither can be removed. And then physics takes away the very thing you were reaching for. Einstein showed that now is not universal. For two events far apart, observers moving differently will disagree about which one came first. There is no single cosmic moment ticking everywhere at once, waiting to be seen. So this is not something you are missing by a little. It is not something a sharper eye or a faster nerve or a better telescope could ever recover. It is unobservable by construction, a place the universe does not let anyone stand. What you get instead is this: a picture, always slightly old, built out of light that has already finished its journey. Everything you have ever loved, you loved a little late, and none of it was less real for arriving that way. Because the delay is not a fault in the universe, it is the reason you have anything to look at. Light is slow enough to carry a story, and old light is a story that survived the trip. When you look up tonight, you are not looking at a sky. You are standing under 2.5 million years of mail, and you are the only address that could ever open it. If you want to follow that light the other way, watch what happens when it can never reach us at all. Most of the universe is already beyond our reach. You carry the weight of stars. Look up.